Family, friends, what's good? Welcome to Truth Heals 1111 with your girl Chloe, and we are back with another reading. So you guys, I'm feeling very tired from being tapped in. I'm gonna make this the last reading until maybe tomorrow. I'm coming to do one more reading, but tonight I'm tired. I love and respect each and every one of you, family and my friends. Thank you for choosing the channel, listening to the video. I'm very grateful. Only take what resonates. It's just whatever cards are going to come out, whether this is going to be past, present, future situation. Um, this is just a general reading for you. Only take what resonates. What does not apply, allow it to fly. There's no judgment-free zone. I'm just going to tap in on the energy, see what's currently going on with you and what may be going on around you. So right now, oh my God, some of you are worried about your boss or somebody at your job. You feel like somebody's doing something sneaky at work or something. Somebody's not doing their part when working together, or how you're feeling about a job or a lover, somebody not doing their part. I just picked that up real heavy in my energy. I don't know why. I also got pizza. Somebody's ordering a pizza. Somebody's eating a pizza. It is Saturday. Somebody's just not wanting to cook. Somebody doesn't like to cook. Here we go. Let's tap in on this energy. Somebody wants some fish. You've been craving fish. I got justice to the temperance. Oh, wow. Something unfair. You want something that's happening to you that's unfair to balance itself out. You want to bring justice to a situation. What is this? The Four of Cups in reverse. You want some sort of opportunity. You want to engage in something. Um, you want to pursue something. You want to engage in an opportunity of what? Moving on from the options that you will currently have into something more stable. Okay, so you could be wanting another person, place, or thing, but something that makes you feel more stable, more secure. Whatever you view as what could bring you personal happiness, success, wish fulfillment. Yeah, Ace of Swords. You want truth and clarity, and to commit. You want to commit to truth and clarity. You may be seeing things from a different perspective in regards to you. You want something that's fair, that's just in your life. You want something that, it's for the long term, the long run, something that makes you personally happy, sets you free, makes you feel alive again, makes you feel the love, the passion, the joy, the intimacy, anything that's, you know, um, you may even be in your head about this too. You may be thinking on contemplating how are you going to take action, forward movement in regards to your current situation. Show me the justice in reverse to the temperance. So you want something fair. You want to make things fair. You want to balance out a situation. Show me, what do you want to balance out? Oh wow. Okay, you got a lot to say. Okay. The Nine of Cups to the strength, um, to the injustice. You felt like you were fulfilled, in some sort of time frame. You felt like you were fulfilled. You were celebrating. You were doing things that you wanted to do. With the Justice in reverse, you felt like there were going to be no consequences in regards to what you were doing because personally you were happy. To the Five of Cups, you left something out in the cold. And now today, when you think about it, it sits in the back of your subconscious mind about the actions, the behavior, and the mindset that we're taking to what you left behind, which made things unfair in a situation. You could have done something to a set person, place, or thing that was very unfair, but you were personally satisfied in regards to the situation. With temperance upright, it was wish fulfillment for you. So you left your wish fulfillment out in the cold and you made things unfair, which is the justice in reverse, and which then you were left out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles. And so the cycle ended. Okay. The Four of Cups. This was an opportunity for the Ten of Pentacles. This was wish fulfillment. This was success, stability, foundation, um, personal, and um, everybody's happy, goal oriented, things like that. The Six of Swords. Somebody walked away from you, or you walked away from somebody. You walked away from somebody so you could explore your options. You felt like it was the right thing to do because you were free from the situation. You could have felt like whatever you were engaged in, it was something weighing on your heart and your mind of whether or not you really wanted to pursue it or walk away from it. You may have been attracted to the situation, but somehow it put you in a rough spot to where you had to make a choice. And in regards to your personal happiness, you moved out of what was going to make you happy, not whether or not the person, place, or thing felt any way about it. So you were set in your thoughts about the decision you made or the decision you're making. Take that as a resonate. Show me the Six of Swords. The Queen of Swords in reverse. So after walking away, you encountered a Queen of Swords in reverse. Now, the Queen of Swords in reverse is somebody who lies, cheats, manipulates to get their way. Or this could be you, just in feminine energy. You know, I'm not trying to degrade you or anything like that. But you were moving out of your emotions. But they were false emotions because they were lies, they were illusions, delusions, gossip, slander, blah, 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 so forth. If the Queen of Swords is in reverse, this is somebody that does not stand in the truth and does not explain the truth. They just have you just have a certain way of seeing things and you stand on seeing things this way. What is the Seven of Cups? And the Five of Swords. You played a lot of mind games in this situation. You felt like people, places, and things was like something to play with. Whether or not you were incorporating your movements, your actions, and your decisions off of how you could manipulate other people, places, and things to feel in regards to you. But you were willing to take the low road in order to achieve personal happiness, personal success, whatever. You learned your decisions, but your decision, except it was the low road. You were willing to manipulate people, places, and things in order to accomplish the things you wanted. Not even caring about other people, places, and things, how they felt, how they thought, and how you could initially affect other people, places, and things. Okay, so show me the Ace of Swords. Show me the Ace of Swords. The Four of Wands to the Nine of Pentacles. This was like a type of home kind of thing where you felt comfortable. You felt comfortable enough to play these types of mind games, but you knew there was some sort of security blanket in regards to this. Whether or not your dreams and your visions and your goals were all superficial, you had the comfort and the stability of being in a home in order to move how you wanted to move. Now, the Nine of Pentacles is like you were working hard at achieving, manipulating people, places, and things to achieve the things that you wanted. And that gave you personal freedom, personal success. It made you feel good about yourself. But again, you were robbing Peter to pay Paul. So not only did you make a deal with Paul, but you also made a deal with Robert, right? And now you had two people to pay. Now, if you engaged in robbing Peter to pay Paul, to Susie, you have acquired other energies now. Now that you have to pay forward, so now you're in debt. What is the Nine of Pentacles to the Hierophant? Something you committed to. Ten of Cups, a family. So you committed to being in a family situation, which is great, right? Be there for your family. But when it comes to providing for your family, being around family, you were willing to compromise your value, your morals, anything and everything that is not your authentic self, with achieving personal success, personal freedom, personal happiness. Now, again, you have free will. You can think the way that you think, but at the same time, did you ever think about how other people would feel? I don't think you did. Okay, so Spirit, show me the strength to the Nine of Pentacles. Eight of Swords. So you binded yourself to this agreement. You could have signed a contract. You could have made a personal agreement to be in this situation. And so you binded yourself to the situation, the illusions, the delusions of how you thought things were going to work out for you. But again, time changes, weather changes, people change. I hope you were expecting that things were going to change eventually. So now you need to have the strength to get through this Ten of Swords energy. So not only did you betray, but you stabbed somebody. You put 10 swords in somebody's back. So you knew what you were doing when you were doing it. Now, with the Ten of Swords, right? These are actions, the mindset, and the behavior of intentionally hurting someone. Whether this is jealousy, whether this is envy, whether this is spite, whatever your personal problem is. Again, it's your personal problem. But you decided to want to put 10 swords in the back of somebody. Now, what would give you the reason to want to stab somebody in the back 10 times or even more behooves me, right? Because if somebody does something wrong that you don't like, you simply dismiss yourself by the situation. But no, you intentionally put 10 swords in somebody's back. The same person that carried the swords to put the swords in somebody's back. Did you not know that that's the same 10 of swords you're going to have to carry when that person heals? That's your burdens. And 10 swords, what if you need that person that you stabbed in the back? Did you ever think about that? Mm-mm. Show me 10 swords. You stabbed somebody in the back for 10 of Pentacles, for money, stability, fame, fortune, superficial stuff. You did. Okay, moving on. Show me the 10 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles. This is a judgment-free zone. People do what you do. Just don't do it over here. Oh my God, what did you do? You made the wrong choice, the wrong decision, because you did it to a, a spiritual connection. You did it to soulmate, twin flame, divine connection. There was a path, there was purpose to the reason why two people connected. It was a higher divine purpose. What in regards? You were in denial. This card doesn't even belong, but you were in denial. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, you were in denial of the connection. Okay, so you didn't listen. You denied it. That's fine. What is the Queen of Swords? Because now that's what you're binded to, a Queen of Swords in reverse. Show me this Queen of Swords in reverse. The Queen of Swords in reverse told you to hold back from this opportunity. So this person put the batteries behind your back, right? And Three of Wands showed you a dream that you were going to have everything in the world that you wanted, that your ships would have came in with this Queen of Swords. It was going to be wish fulfillment. Y'all were going to be happy. But the Four of Pentacles, somebody held back. So somebody did not move and act accordingly to this agreement. To the King of Wands, to the Seven of Wands, to the Moon, secrets have been exposed where you can't defend yourself, even though you want to defend yourself and justify why you would put 10 swords in somebody's back intentionally. It really behooves me. But again, these are the same 10 swords you're going to have to carry for the rest of your life. Okay, moving forward. Show me the mind manipulation with the Five of Pentacles. The Seven of Cups. To the Eight of Cups. To the Emperor in reverse. To the Four of Pentacles. Baby, what did you do? What did you do? What did you do? What did you do? You explored your options and you ghosted every last option that you gave an opportunity to. So not only did you put 10 swords in one person's back, you also betrayed other people's cups as well by investing in them only to walk away from them. The Emperor in reverse, that's a true narcissist. And the Four of Pentacles, you did it intentionally for gain and profit and then hold back. Okay. So you could be seen and celebrated as if you were something that you were not. That's what you did it for. It's crazy. That's you. You know, no judgment zone, because that's your life and what you choose to do and how you choose to live your life and build your life and do with your life. That's how much you care about your life. You do it to the wrong person, it's over with. Oh, you did it to a divine feminine. Oh, baby. Wrong person to do it to. You may have done it to anybody else in the world, but there's going to be consequences to pay when you do it to an empress. Your judgment, your consequences don't come from a person. They come from the universe. They come from God. They come from ancestors. They come from spirits, high, low. You could possibly be going through certain things that are unexplainable to you of why things are happening to you back to back to back to back to back. Well, again, think about the actions you took. You decided to intentionally grab 10 swords and put it in somebody's back because you thought and felt some type of way. When people make you think and feel some type of way, you remove yourself. All you had to do was remove yourself, walk away from the situation. But no, you wanted some payback. You want to get back. You want revenge. Why? That's why this Queen of Swords, this could be you because you're in your feminine energy. Feminine energies that are think like that. Because a woman and a man don't think like that after experiencing something that they don't like. When people experience something that they don't like, they reject it and then they move on. You, my friend, decided to take revenge. Okay. And how's your life playing out right now? Three of Pentacles in reverse. Nobody wants to work with you. People are going to ghost you. And you're going to sit here and see where you backstab. This 2 cups that were full, that was for you to drink out of. These people you invested in are the same people that are looking at you crazy. And don't nobody want to work with you. These are the consequences of your actions. What else? Ace of Wands, Hierophant, 7 of Swords, to the Tower. Mm, mm, mm. You thought it was a new beginning, committed to, you were willing to fight for this or whatever your truth was, right? Which was a whole lie. Just say you had a personal problem with somebody, and instead of walking away from it, you decided to get payback because you're revengeful. You act out. You what? And not only that, instead of doing it with one person, you invested some sort of opportunity in other people, and then you rejected them. You picked them up only to drop them. And so they're dropping you. Don't feel too good, right? It doesn't feel good when you do people like that. Well, now you need to understand what it feels like when it's done to you. Maybe that'll make you think differently about something you don't like and walking away from it, and not seeking revenge or anger or holding on to animosity. It doesn't serve a purpose. The only person that suffers is you, because you're the one with the problem. Everybody else is going to live their life. You're the one that's holding on to it. And what else? 2 of Swords. What did Divine Bay say? Blocked and blocked. Oh, you blocked. Oh, you're blocked. You're blocked. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. You may even have somebody coming after you for money as well. You do. Death. It's over with. There's an ending here. Show me this death spirit. What is this death? Show me the death. Show me the death. Death again. 2 deaths back to back. Oh, you may be losing. You losing. Death and death. Death and death. I said, show me death. Death came out on top of death. You lost an empress, and you lost your community of people that could have, from their perspective, thought highly of you, supported you, wanted the best for you. But underneath it all, your intentions were bad. You were using people to get what you want. And then after you got what you want, you manipulated, you played the mind games, and then you dropped people. Again, these are consequences of doing wrong to good people. When good people are in your life to support you and want to see the best for you, why not invest in people like that would have given to you so freely and lovingly? But instead, you manipulated the situation just to get what you want, and then to disrespect people after you got what you want. Maybe that disrespect is loud. Partnering up with third parties. Okay, so they get a piece of that too. Okay, so you're not on that boat sinking alone. The third parties get a piece of that karma too. Show me the third parties. Show me the third party, spirit. Now we got 3. Now, okay, so we got the blind leading the blind. Okay. We got the Queen of Cups in reverse. Oh, Lord. To the 9 of Wands. To the Nine of Swords, this Queen of Cups is in heavy regret because she believed a sucker fish like you. Giving you another chance, thinking that this was going to be something. Well, you know what? Queen of Cups in reverse, guess what? You got him. You know, basically, you did this Empress a favor by taking this person out of the Empress' hands. This person wasn't ready to boss up, level up, do what needs to be done. So he went to you. You got stuck with that. That's what you chose. That's what this person chose. What's the problem? The problem is that instead of the situation being left alone here, you decided to still involve other people. And this is where your karma is going to sit in because of one person. You know, later on you reflect back, I did such and such wrong. Let me see if this person's doing how they're doing in life. Maybe they'll forgive me. Da, da, da. No, not only did you do this Empress wrong, you invested in other people to do them wrong. Shame on you. And now this Queen of Cups in reverses. Queen of Cups in reverse. Don't sit here. Don't sit there. That's not what you're... And again, if you were in my last read, if this is pulling from my last read, you would be a Scorpio. So you would be in the Scorpio transition phase. We go through 3 transformations. We're constantly evolving. When we're young, we think young, we act foolishly, we make bad decisions. I get it. Don't stay there. Learn from the situation because it's a Scorpio. You know, I can resonate with this. I mean, I didn't hurt nobody like this, but I can remember being where I acted selfishly out of my decisions. So I understand, but you can't stay here. You got to go. You got to get up out of this and you got to transform. This is because one day, you, as a Scorpio, you are going to use this knowledge in the future to become, if you go through your transformations, you'll be the Empress upright. And you'll be ready for your emperor. And this will be the thing of the past, but you will have a learned lesson to help somebody that will experience the same situation you're experiencing. King of Swords. I speak the truth, no lie. You gotta transform and heal. Star. You gotta heal it and then you gotta move on. You still have life to experience. Now, with this person, this King of Wands that did these things to these people, not only the Empress, because that's karma, but now you got other people you got to you gotta pay that price for. What's the consequences, Spirit? What is it? Well, we know death and death. Death came on top of death. So this person may be losing somebody, or this person may, I don't know. Let me not speak that, but it's death on top of death. Or is this what you experiencing, Queen? What did you do? I didn't get to what you did. Because your actions got consequences too. For even not being smart enough to deal with something like this. The King of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. This was all for superficiality. The Knight of Cups was like a big offer. The Page of Pentacles is selling a dream. The King of Pentacles is selling the dream about what you could be in the future. This is what can happen. You'll be the King of Pentacles, blah, 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 blah. And the Eight of Pentacles in reverse is doing the same stupid things over and over and expecting different results. The Sun energy, thinking that there was going to be freedom, happiness. But there's a death to the Sun. The death to the Sun. Look. Death, Sun. Somebody here may not even see the light of the day. Go to sleep and may not even wake up. Oh my God. Ooh, that's judgment. That's a judgment call for the behavior, the actions, and the choices people make. And the Page of Wands, you ain't going nowhere. You're not moving. You're not going nowhere. You're under judgment. You're stuck. Even if you try to do something different, it's going to be stopped. Even if you want to hurt somebody, it's going to be stopped. You want to do something for you, it's not going to happen. Things are not going to work out. Six of Swords, you're not going nowhere. Wherever situation this person is in, you're stuck in. And the Ace of Swords is that truth and that clarity in regards to the situation. Consciously, you have the awareness to do what's right and what's wrong at any given time. Even when we make a wrong decision, we have ample time to fix wrong decisions. But when you make a wrong decision, consciously, subconsciously, and you don't make things right, what do you think is going to happen to you? And let's take a look at history. Let's look at Hitler. Let's look at David Koresh. Let's look at all these people that did something bad to somebody else and suffered the consequences. I mean, look at P. Diddy. You know, P. Diddy said that, and yeah, what came out, 50 Cent came out exposing it all. So what we talking about? But what you do in the dark always gonna come out of the light. And, you know, if you do bad, you got consequences to come with that. We learned that in childhood. We got whoopings for doing bad. And we got taught to do better because you knew that if we do something bad, we were going to reap consequences. These are people here that think that they do bad and there's no consequences. Well, wake up call. The Fool in reverse. I'm getting a headache. This is so energy draining. Aren't you tired? When you be tired of living your life like this, when you be unhappy, are you miserable? Like, I would be so unhappy and miserable. I mean, I would want, no. If my dreams and goals are larger than life, I would strive to be happy. But I wouldn't hurt anybody to be happy. In order to be happy, is I make myself happy and people around me are happy. This is somebody that's miserable that makes other people miserable. You're miserable. You're a miserable person. Doing the same thing, repeat it, doing too much with the same patterns over and over. When is it going to stop? Aren't you getting too old for this? What's this doing? Two of Pentacles, Four of Wands. Pages. Somebody here is trying to protect a home. You're trying to protect your home. Of what? The spirits that creep in it? Oh no. No. How does this go? Somebody here wants to come make an offer with an empress. You're ready to marry an empress. But you got a lot of people fighting in the background. And tell me, wait. Okay, to the left, everything go to the box to the left. In the closet, that's my stuff. Yes, I bought it. Please don't touch. And keep talking that mess, that's fine. But did you think twice before you cross that line? My God. somebody with the Empress with the Ace of Pentacles. Don't you think it's a little bit too late, though? That's just a dream. Yeah, that's over with. That's a dream. That's a fantasy because you did all this and expecting this. Somebody here, you had expectations that you can't even live by. And now you want things to work out for you in your best interest, but you don't think about anybody else. Look at the hurt and the pain that not only did you cause to the Empress, but you caused to other people. You could have left other people and everybody out of it. Even if you had a Queen of Cups in reverse and you were dealing with another energy, you know what I'm saying? That was between you three. Something could have been worked out, blah, blah, blah. Maturity. It was a sense of maturity in this situation. I mean, even this that's a third party. An Empress don't want no third party. An Empress can build on her own. She don't need nobody. She may want you, but she don't need you. I even said this to somebody. No, I'm not doing no third party. And no, I don't really need you. I may want to build with you, but I don't need you because I already foresee where this is going to go. And Queen of Cups in reverse, you were supposed to see it. What were you in illusion and delusions and fantasy land about? Girl, not no woman, not no woman trying to compete for no man. Oh, baby, you got that twisted. Compete for the career. Compete for the what? The vacations. Compete for like your family being taken care of. Compete for that, but for a man, for a king, for somebody to love you, that juggled you, gave you a fake opportunity, and gave you an STD. Oh, baby, you won. You won. You won. You got the man. You got the STD. You got juggled. The same thing he did in this situation, he did to you. And so you won. That's what you wanted. And so that's a decision you chose, Queen of Cups. Stand on it. Ain't no reason to lie, sugarcoat, gossip, the talk, and no. No, this is the part you played in it. State that. You did what you had to do to keep a man, and you kept him, and those are the consequences of keeping a man. And a man that didn't even want you because he was out there juggling you. Oh, baby, you should have saw the red flag when the red flag was given. I mean, don't get it twisted. I can resonate with you because, baby, it's giving that person multiple chance after chance after chance after chance. Yeah, stop giving people chances. One thing, once you give, it's a Scorpio, once you give them that one chance, all you can do is just sit back and let them hang themselves, baby. They they love us until we allow them to hang themselves, and then we'll silently and quietly disappear. No return. Ain't no coming back. No. You're a Scorpio. High Priestess, hello. Somebody, you were not listening to your intuition. Are you the one that did the spells, the magic, or was this the guy that did the magic? Or y'all just all do magic? Didn't work. I'm just telling you now, your magic failed. You're not spiritually ranked. You're still in the shadow self. That shadow self would work on other addicts. And I see you guys are. Why is somebody fighting around with other people in addiction? And somebody's complaining about money. Somebody's needing money. Somebody's wanting money to get something too as well. So why are you, girl, if you don't move, sister comes to the world. You got kids to take care of. You got a family. The world. You close that out. Done deal. Done deal. Okay. And then people can move on with their lives. Page of Wands. People can move on with their lives, right? We can close this out. And we can move on. And then we can see what new person's coming your way. What new job. What new career. What new money. Baby. The wounded warrior. Sure. things happen on everybody's end. People have to heal. Nobody moved accordingly. Everybody played their hands. You celebrated. He celebrated. And y'all thought it was a good time to celebrate. I don't think anybody's laughing now. Lesson learned. Stop celebrating too early. Stop thinking you're going to get a win because cause you got somebody that was destined to be me or be over here with an empress, a divine feminine, somebody to help this person level up in life. Maybe you took this person out of the game before they even got into the game. Do you know what kind of financial come up you would have had if you would have allowed this person to heal? You didn't think that far. You moved too fast. So did this person. Y'all moved too fast. Lesson learned. Yeah, Knight of Wands in reverse. Moving too fast. Knight of Wands in reverse. You for the community anyway. Queen of Cups, this man's for the streets. Or are you for the streets? Or both of y'all for the streets? I don't know, but y'all both in the streets. Where the kids? And you thought it was love. You thought it was the Ace of Cups. You thought it was wish fulfillment. You thought it was a new beginning. Confirmation. You thought it was the Ace of Cups. Maybe the Empress is the one that holds that contract. But you will get there. Learn your lesson, move on, end the cycle. But one day you will have a contract with the Ace of Cups. When you experience life, you got the wisdom, the experience, the lessons, you're building, you're growing, you want something better. Because when you get older, you're going to realize the mistakes of your past and you're going to want to do something different. You're going to want to have a family. You're going to want to have a loyal husband. You're going to want to have a good job. You're going to want to have the money, the stability, the foundation. You may have sought it in this person, or this person may have sought it in you. But again, it wasn't the right timing. You moved too fast. This person ended up moving fast off of reckless, impulsive decision making, and you both lost. Why wouldn't you allow somebody to heal? Let them come back and be better for you to help you grow and build yourself up and be the best woman, the best man. You got to allow people to grow and heal. And then if it's for you, it's for you. If it's not, it's not. Don't force anything. That's the end of that family thing. That's the ending. The Knight of Swords to the Six of Cups in reverse. It's the ending of it. We're at the ending of this karmic cycle with the devil. The devil on top of the devil. Two devils, y'all. Two devils. Are you serious? Like, one's not bad enough, but you gotta be, both of y'all gotta be devils. We got the devil both twice. Now, you know the devil is the illusion. What the devil offers you, the devil, when it's time to pay it back, the devil comes back and he wants more than his shared bargain of what he gave. Y'all have the devil coming to collect. Oh my God, with death on top of death. Should I pull this out again? Where are you? Here we go. Family, friends, y'all pray for y'all people. Look. We got the devil, the death, and then we got, where is that? We got the devil. Either way, it's somewhere underneath. Either way, death to two devils. And death came up again twice. And why this card up front? Look. Ooh, that's heartbreaking. That's so heartbreaking. Especially when it be people you really love. People you want to grow and elevate with and have fortune and fame. The dream is big. But what kind of work are you willing to do to accomplish your goals? I see here. It was the devil energy, so that was a lie. The whole thing was a lie. Who said who up? Somebody set somebody up. Somebody setting somebody up. Somebody getting set up. Somebody wants somebody set up. Who's getting set up, Spirit? Somebody does not want their partner to move on, so they're going to set up their partner. Somebody has a trick up their sleeve to end their partner. Somebody wants to end a partner. Somebody doesn't want their partner to leave or go and willing to do anything by all means necessary to keep their partner. What else is you doing? Putting something in a drink. You're offering this person a drink because they're thirsty. Be mindful of accepting drinks or food from anybody. Somebody's going to put something. Poison. Rat poison. Somebody's got something under the kitchen sink that is, or something under the bathroom sink, something in a lower cupboard. It's in the back. Somebody's hiding something in a lower cupboard, or a cupboard, and it's in the back. Look on the left side. You won't see it because it's dark in the cupboard. But somebody's putting something in somebody's food or drink. This is like a whole Romeo and Juliet. Like, let me poison my lover, then I'm going to poison myself. Somebody's ready to take both partners. Somebody's ready to take their partner's life. Somebody's ready to take their life and their partner's life. They don't want to see this partner with anybody else. No, you don't. You don't want to see it. But you don't want... You want to leave, but you can't see this person with anybody else. It's something where you're possessive. You're overly possessive over a person. Oh my God. To the point of death? A Romeo and Juliet story. Third party, death. 3 people, death. Death comes in the 3s. Not only that, somebody, what? Oh my God. Let me get out of this energy. I can't, no. Okay, thank you. Thank you for listening to the reading. Then thank you for choosing Truth Heals 1111. Let me jump. No, ma'am, no ham, no turkey. You guys pray for people. Just pray. I love each and every one of you. I'm not doing more readings. Y'all have a good night.